And of course, there are many new innovations and new technologies, and these are some of the exciting things that we'll have for the future. The gateway monuments are 30-foot tall, curved structures that mark the river crossing. The profile for the bridge is such, the first time I went across it, I had no idea I was crossing the river. So they wanted something to mark so that drivers knew, hey, you're crossing the Mississippi River. And these do that. And they're built with a new cement that cleans the air and is also self-cleaning. And it was the first use of this cement in North America. We also used LED lighting for highways. It's the first use of this in the United States as well. And this is being studied with the Department of Energy for lower energy costs across America for future outdoor applications. LEDs were also used for the aesthetic lighting, and you can get a variety of colors with that. And of course, we plan for the future with this bridge. If it's going to last for 100 years, we need to make sure that as transportation changes over the next 100 years, we can accommodate that. So there's plans for a future pedestrian bridge that can be suspended below its structure. And all of the hardware for this was built in. So when they have the money later, they can go back and add it. It's very simple to do. We also plan for future transportation with the addition, there's already 10 lanes, but if they need more lanes in the future, if they want to go to mass transit with light rail or something across the bridge, that was planned for. Inside the concrete, 323 sensors were embedded as part of the smart bridge technology. These sensors monitor the bridge's behavior in real time, and that information is shared with the Minnesota Department of Transportation, Federal Highway Administration, and the University of Minnesota. The information is going to be used to help design bridges for the future so that we know how the structure will behave. This is an example of one of those sensors. This is a chloride penetration sensor that provides the potential for corrosion in the deck. These are actually located above the structural reinforcing so that we know when there's a potential for a problem before it actually happens. And we can strip off the deck overlay that was planned for and reapply it before anything ever happens to the structure itself. Sustainability was also part of a special educational program that we did with this bridge. Casting the Future. 1,800 students from the Twin Cities participated during April and May of 2008. They went through a classroom session first and learned about the bridge, construction, engineering, and recycling. They answered questions like these: what components are in concrete? And for students who got all the questions right, they received a special sticker. They were really excited to get these stickers. After that, they went to a different classroom setting where they actually had the opportunity to make a concrete tile that will be a permanent part of the new bridge. Here you can see them working on their molds. I have a video of this later, it's a little bit better. And then they had to scrape off the extra concrete to rebuild the glass mosaic. The aggregate for these tiles was recycled glass in blue, green, and yellow. So when you scrub it off, you have this beautiful mosaic. The kids were really excited to see how this turned out because they didn't understand when they saw this big lump of concrete sitting there that it was going to be something that's beautiful. And they each wrote their names on the backs too, so they know their name is up there somewhere. Here's the video. You can see them. This is actually from Family Day. We had a special day where workers could bring their children and their families and share a little bit with them about what they do on the bridge, so the kids had a chance to do the same thing. These kids had a lot of fun. They made a big mess. We got some of the most adorable little thank you handwritten notes with bridges made out of construction paper. Simstone, the local concrete supplier, was one of the sponsors of the program, so that's why you see the Family Day kids here wearing Simstone hats. They also learned about safety, so they should be wearing goggles, aprons, and gloves. Some of the really little ones, they just didn't quite fit. to the end because I wish you could see the smile on the last little boy's face as he places his finished tile in the pile with the others. It's that smile is the smile we got for 2 months from all of these kids. We found out there were a lot of low-income students in this area, so it was something that a lot of them would never have the opportunity to do otherwise. There's that smile. And they really had a great time with it. Here are the tiles and their finished location on the bridge. Each school's name is up there, and this is a local street, so the kids can actually go back and visit and try to pick out which one's theirs. So that's all I have.